Today's show is sponsored by our friends at Recon Tex. That's Recon Tex in Springfield, located on the corner of 8th and Black. It's Recon Tex where you can get your car detailed and have it look better than it did when it was new. You can go to Recon Tex or just call 217-670-1132. And right now, you can take advantage of their Father's Day sales, which right now will give you, for example, they're giving $100 off on a car coating. If you want to get tsunami or something on your car, give them a call, 217-670-1132. And also brought to you by Just Beds. That's Just Beds, located at 3120 Montvale Drive in Springfield. Just Beds, and I'm sure you guys know it, but Just Beds is the place you want to go to when you want to buy a bed, when you want a new mattress, when you want a good 8 hours of sleep. Swing by Just Beds and get a comfortable mattress. My wife and we've been laying in a Just Beds bed since I think we got our first one in 1997, something like that. And we have consistently been in a Just Beds bed for all those years. And I think this is why we've been together so long. We've been together over 30 years. I think it's because you don't have arguments when you have a good night's sleep. And that's what we get with our bed from Just Beds. And I suggest that you do the same. In fact, when you get a bed from Just Beds, the best thing is they deliver it. There's free delivery. They bring it into your house, set it up. They take your old bed and get rid of it. I don't know what they do. I think they drive it by Steve's house and throw it in his front yard. But anyway, that's what they do. They take care of your bed for you. It's Just Beds. Just Beds, 3120 Montvale Drive. Just Beds. Swing by. Okay. Let's get this show started. What's going on, Steve Areno?
Nothing.
I see you have your fake glasses on today.
What?
You have your fake glasses on.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to read. I couldn't see.
Here, put your glasses on again for a second. I just want to explain. I just want to explain this to people before you look and say, "Oh my God, Ray is so mean. He's making Steve take off his glasses." Steve, do me a favor. Scratch under your right eyelid. No. Scratch a little higher than that. No. That's all right. That's all right. Keep your glasses on. Scratch it. Yeah, scratch under your eyelid. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. All right. Scratch your left eye.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. 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 I'm saying that you do realize those glasses have no lenses.
I can see better with them on, though.
Oh, you're so ridiculous.
The chat room's not as blurry.
Ridiculous. Good morning to Karen.
Good morning, Karen.
Good morning to Holly. Morning, Holly.
Morning.
Good morning to Volk.
Oh, of course. Fuck you, Volk. You never said good morning to me.
Well, he said good morning to Ray, so I'm saying good morning to Volk. Diane says good morning to all.
Okay, thank you, Diane. Good morning to you.
Well, morning, Diane. Let's see. We've got good morning, motherfuckers. Well, good morning, Irene. Amanda says, Amanda says good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, fuckers, but still good morning. Volk says good morning to Irene now.
He always says good morning to Irene.
Huh, did he miss anybody?
I don't know. I think maybe it's another Nick.
Irene says good morning, Whiskers.
No, fuck the rat.
You're rat. And Milk Dud.
I guess she's asleep. She's that busy.
Spooner saying good morning, everyone. Well, good morning, Spooner.
Good morning, Spooner. Oh, I wish you didn't feel like shit.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's good. That's good, though. Tell him to say good morning to him. That's fantastic. How are you today, Steve? What'd you do yesterday?
Oh, I had a busy day.
Yeah, because I didn't see. I didn't, you know.
Um.
What?
Oh, what did I do?
What happened?
No, I did smoke signals last night.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I had to work on my chair. Work
What
on
was
my
wrong,
chair. So,
what was wrong with your chair?
well, it's 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 wearing out. I
Your
mean,
recliner?
no, my office chair.
Your office chair's a nice chair.
I know, but it's been used.
Uh-huh. All
How
right.
many years did you have it?
I didn't have it too long. I got it. I don't know. Let's see. I had it maybe a couple years in our old house,
Okay,
or a
so it's
year in
probably.
our old house on Chatham.
Oh, well, so it could be upwards of 6, 7 years old.
No. I had it like a year in that house, and then we lived in that house on Monroe for how long did we live there? So maybe 2 years there,
Okay.
and then we had the year over on Park Street.
Okay, so that's 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then you guys got rid of it when you moved where you're at, right?
Yeah, and then I gave it to you. Yeah,
Right. So, yeah.
that was a $500 chair, though. I mean,
Well, I know that.
it's supposed to last for 15 years.
Well, it'll last that long.
Yeah.
The pleather on it started to come off a little bit.
All right. So, but the chair
Other
is
than
still fundamentally sound.
Yeah, I'm sitting in it right now.
Well, I know. So you can just get new. You can get new coverings if you want, or
Yeah, I just every once in a while the bolts come loose and I have to tighten the bolts up and stuff like that.
I thought you said the chair was, Yeah. So you have, the nice chair that I gave you, that is fundamentally sound.
Well, of course, yes.
You say there's a problem with the leather, the pleather. Well, that you can cover. In fact, there's stuff now that you can get. Do you see? Have you seen the commercials for this stuff?
Oh yeah.
That sticks to it or whatever. But the bottom should be fine, right? There's no pleather coming off where your ass is.
No, just pretty much on the back.
It's just for the top of the back,
Yeah.
Which I don't even know why.
Well, part of it is Milk that gets up there sometimes. She likes to have to tell her get off of here. She likes to dig at it. I don't let her dig at it.
Oh, you think the cat scratching it?
Yeah.
I say it's still a nice chair.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm just saying I had to do, which is something I don't normally do.
You mean clean?
My day.
Oh.
I cleaned it. I cleaned the seat with disinfectant wipes.
Yeah.
Wiped it all down.
Yeah.
Made it smell good again.
Good. Where your ass sits as you cleaned it.
Yeah.
Disinfectant.
Right where my ass is.
Yeah. Doesn't surprise me.
Well, I might have had a little accident in it Monday during Goose Troop. I got to laughing too hard and I might have wet myself. So,
good Lord.
I want to make sure.
No one wants to hear that. No one wants to hear. By the way, once again, let me reiterate. Free subscriptions. If you go to morningdisaster.net and you click on subscribe, we have different tiers. We have tier 1, tier 3, tier 4, and 5. Okay. If you go to tier 1, right now, it's free. You could sign up for a tier 1 subscription for free And then you start being charged $5 a month after your free period's over. So I think the free period's like 7 days or something. But go there and check it out. You don't have to pay. If you don't like it, you can cancel it.
Yeah.
But right now, go to morningdisaster.net and click on subscribe and sign up. And sign up to tier 1. It's free. Free subscriptions to tier 1. So I just want to let you know. Also, let's see. I'm reading from Bubba the Baker, who said,
"Oh, great."
He said, I'm over at Twitter, and he said, another awesome episode. Love the show. Thanks for the shout out. He said this was after Thursday's show. He said,
"Oh, great."
Yesterday, he said, awesome show today, Ray. I have an idea for a country song. The song is about mowing grass and smacking ass. Let me know your thoughts, Ray. So Bubba the Baker has an idea for a song about mowing grass and smoking ass. So that sounds like your kind of song, Steve. Mowing grass and smoking ass, or whatever that was. Smoking grass, mowing grass, and slapping ass. I don't know. So, pretty cool. Stice wants to know if I sent the Facebook link. Yes, of course I sent the Facebook link. We're live on Facebook.
Yeah, you're the only one in YouTube, Dice.
Yeah. And that's because I put the show up for free on the subscription page. But it's up for free, if anybody wants if anybody wants the subscription page, it's I'm now putting the free shows on the subscription page too, which I think is pretty nice, right?
Yeah.
Don't you think how nice that is?
Very, very nice.
I'm giving you your choice. You can watch the show wherever you want, either Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, all of them.
Wow.
Yeah. Irene loves the mention of, she goes, oh, Bubba the Baker.
Oh.
She's touching herself improperly.
I bet she is. I bet she's like Bubba to need those boobs.
I don't know what the hell's going on. Well, Irene, she tries to sign people to our tier 3 for us.
Yeah.
You know how she signs them.
She sends boob pictures.
Yeah, she
that's how she gets guys in the MLB game too.
Yeah, she signs them up.
Which Irene, we had another guy leave last night, so we need you to do some recruiting out there.
I'll have to get out there and do it, but I
don't understand it. It's like a fucking revolving door.
Well, I tell you, it's I'm not playing that well. I'm losing.
So many people get butthurt over the dumbest things. It's just a fucking video game.
I don't know. Well, it's because they come on. They're promised that they'll play a game every day, and that's what I promised them. But ever since we had this one guy, Steve, who used to play every day.
I fucking do play every day.
Now he's constantly playing in that other league, and he's never playing games in our league, so people are leaving because they can't get a game.
No, I'm playing games in our league.
By the way, Corey says,
oh, shit.
Ray, Bubba has an idea. So this is our Bubba has an idea.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
And he says, Irene needs a late night sex chat show. Oh, for goodness sakes.
Yeah, 69 minutes with Irene.
She has children, for God's sakes.
I'll produce it.
Where the hell is she going to? Where's she going to do this show from? I mean, she wanted to do it.
From her bed. Yeah. Over the Mississippi River already. Good job.
If she wants to do it, that's cool, but yeah.
I don't get butthurt.
Yeah.
Spoon, how do you fucking know? You don't even play, bitch.
You just got butthurt from his comment that has an LOL at the end. Of course you get butthurt. You get butthurt all the time.
Hey, no, I'm in the top 10.
You're in the top 10 of what?
Well, we can go ahead and have the playoffs now. I'm in the top 10.
All right. Well, maybe we'll have playoffs. Maybe we'll have playoffs. But that means having to forward a bunch of games. Oh, I don't feel like wanting to forward those games. Jesus. Anyway. Yeah. Oh, well. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll get going. Yeah, but I like playing. I want to play games. Oh, hold on. Let Steve cough some more. Are you smoking weed today? Are you doing edibles or what?
No, the water went down the wrong tube.
I have.
Water.
I'm just about to have my energy drink.
Oh, pro power.
I got to tell you what. I was working out. I worked out so hard yesterday. Oh my God. I got to tell you. Yesterday's workout was, because my workout got screwed up on Monday.
Yeah.
I won't say why.
No.
I won't say why. Who screwed it up? But
City.
But I worked out yesterday. Top notch. I need to. What do I? Let me click this to ask people, because you guys know, right? Somebody knows. Okay, so say I want to work out, but I don't want my phone ringing during the workout. I don't want my phone to ring. I don't mind text coming through, but I don't want it to ring. Because I'm playing music in my AirPods when I'm working out.
Well, can't you just turn the ringer off?
No, I don't want any calls. I don't want to accept any calls. So what does that do? What do I put the phone on to keep the phone from ringing? Like if my wife texts me, I want to see it. I want to see text, but I don't want to see the phone ringing.
Right.
And but I want the music to keep playing and stuff. So what do I have to do?
Wow.
Does anybody? Diane says airplane mode. Is that? Will that work? Is airplane mode?
Of course, it's do not disturb.
Airplane mode means I won't get text. Yeah, because if my wife texts me, I need to see it. But she's the only one that I want. I don't want to see text from Goose, or anybody. Sometimes I get the most ridiculous text. I'm working out, and the phone and then the music, it goes, and the music stops. I was like, what the hell? And then I look at the phone, and it's the dumbest shit. And I'm like, this is interrupting, and I have to stop, reach my
right. You lose your rhythm.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what I got to do. Yeah, Corey says I wouldn't get text on airplane mode.
Right. Maybe do not disturb.
I don't know what that. So is there a do not disturb button on the phone?
I don't know.
What that is. Well, that's what I thought I'd ask. Amanda says if I put it on do not disturb, and then I can program to get text from my wife. I can do that. My wife usually doesn't text me
right.
during the workout. You know what I mean? Which is cool, because the text, you know what I mean? It's not like the only thing, they only come through if they're an emergency. And the thing is, because I work out right before my wife comes home for lunch.
Right.
Okay. So, when I'm working out, if she has something, if she texts me, it's only about the lunch.
Right.
I know how much time I have.
Right. She could say, I'm running late.
So if I do not and set something to where I can get text from my wife, I'll have to figure that out, because that would be nice to keep the phone ringing because I have my AirPods in, so if the rings, I just answer it, but it's always a fucking telemarketer or Cindy or Goose
or Christina
with the dumbest shit. or someone going, "Oh, I have a question about a parade that we might do in December." Oh, Jesus Christ! I'm
Who the
working
fuck
out in
does
June.
that?
I'm working out in June. I don't want to talk about a parade in December. God damn, this is
Fucking
Steve's.
people.
This is Steve yesterday who
I
says,
don't fucking do that.
Steve sends me a text yesterday that says,
No.
I vote we do Christmas parade and then we could sing Christmas songs like
Yeah.
Cheeto Dust
Yeah.
during the parade.
Cheeto dust.
Cheeto Dust.
Cheeto dust.
We're not going to do. So you want us to do the Christmas parade
Yeah.
and then
That can be cool.
sing those dirty Christmas songs.
Yeah. Have a horny creep for Christmas. It's
Have
the
a
best
horny
creep for Christmas.
So this during the parade, you want us to be singing these songs?
Yeah, it's the best time of the year.
God damn, that's funny. That's a text I got yesterday from Steve. Right when I was working out. This is Steve. Steve texted me. Yes, yesterday you texted me. You texted me at 10 something a.m.
Oh shit! I tried to catch you before you left.
I'd vote Christmas parade. Then we could sing Christmas songs like Cheeto Dust. That's actually a good idea. But I'm not sure we need an idea to happen in June. I mean, as long as Jason can set up,
we could be dead.
The music beds, or so we got something to play the music beds, then we can do the songs.
Yeah. Well, I know that he's improved his outfit from St. Patty's Day. He added 2 more microphones on the clip-ons. Well, you just clip them onto your shirt. Very nice.
I know the way he had it set up for St. Patrick's Day was great.
Yeah.
I think it'd be if we sang the songs that Dan wrote.
Oh yeah.
Those dirty fucking songs. I'm dreaming of a hot pisser. I don't know if we're gonna be allowed to sing those dirty songs.
Just like the ones on OnlyFans. Steve-O the Creeper was a jolly happy soul.
Have a horny creep for Christmas. It's the
best time of the year.
Oh, Jesus. I saw Christina kissing whatever the hell.
Creeper Steve underneath the mistletoe last night.
Yeah, see, there's all the perverted Steve songs. We can sing those during the parade. That's a great idea, though, Steve. We'll work on that.
We could do 2 fists up his butt.
Yeah.
Steve's got 2 fists up his butt tonight.
Here's a Christmas classic. I want all the kids to sing it. Shit. It's a very good idea, Steve. I'll give you credit for that. That's a good idea.
Oh, it is a wonderful idea.
By the way, what's the latest on Little Steve? Have you cut your parts yet?
I haven't even seen it. Jason told us he had it.
Yeah, Jason's got it.
Yeah, but I haven't seen anything.
All right.
But then he's busy today. He's driving.
Yeah.
So maybe this evening.
Yeah.
Or maybe.
Who knows when you'll get it?
Yeah.
I figure he'll get you and Bubba at the same time.
That's why he probably. Well, that would be Tuesday night, which would have been last night.
Where's that fucking Bubba? I haven't even seen him today.
Oh, I don't know. Plus, that's why I want to do the Christmas parade, because Bubba's like, fuck that, cold in December. Well, fuck, it was cold in fucking March too, bitch.
So you're saying that we should do the Christmas parade because Bubba can't.
Yeah.
Okay. Now
fuck that, it's fucking cold.
I understand. So you want to fuck over Bubba? That's what
I know.
Oh boy. Irene's counting down the days till that mother-in-law takes off.
Oh, she is.
Yeah. What'd you say yesterday? The 20th is when the mother-in-law's leaving?
Yeah.
Have a horny creeper Christmas.
Christmas.
It's the best time of the
the
year.
year.
Oh well. I think that's a good one.
Yeah.
I think that's a good one, Steve Marino. Yeah. Oh well. I'm ready for that. All right, so let me see what else I wanted to bring up today. That might be all. Show's over. Thank you.
All right.
No, I can't. I had a list of things. Oh, Spanky's in. Hi, Spanky.
26 minutes. All right.
Spanky says, "Morning, guys. Morning, Spank." See, Spanky wish you happy morning or good morning.
Oh.
See, he said, "Happy morning, guys." See.
Happy morning.
Yeah. Good morning, Spank. Good morning, Spanky. Hey, what's going on? What's the latest with your apartment? What's the latest? Have they?
I don't know. She's got some.
Have they kicked Robin out yet? What's going on?
No, she got some kind of stalker now. Some guy is stalking her, and she's calling the police on him.
Is her house still smelling like weed and stuff?
Oh, I haven't. Yeah, I would think so. Mine doesn't.
I'm just saying that, you know.
Oh yeah, she got a stalker now. And she called the police, and she wanted to go live with people for a couple days because she's afraid this guy is gonna. I don't know, but I don't know what she did. She said she hired a caregiver or something, and she just needed somebody to clean. And this guy's all he wants to do is sit and talk to her.
The cleaner guy?
Yeah, it's supposed to be some guy that's supposed to be cleaning her apartment, like what Christina does for me. But
Yeah.
she was paying this guy to do it, and I guess all he wants to do is sit around and talk. And now he's stalking her, and she had to call the police. And,
Oh god damn. Lazy. So he's a lazy cleaner.
Yeah, ranks right up there with her.
I'll be damned.
So I don't touch that craziness.
So he's a lazy sumbitch.
Oh yeah.
So, but she hasn't been kicked out of the apartment or anything, right?
No, as far as I know, no, not yet.
So they ended up. So nothing happened from that.
So I have to check in with Martha.
Memo.
Yeah.
Spanky says he's eating gummy bears, getting high, just like his new idol, Steve. She goes, I want to hang out with him in this crazy apartment. Yeah, you should. You should.
Yeah, you should, Spanky. Bring gummies. I have a whole assortment of. I'm getting low, but I'm gonna have to get in order.
I had that caramel.
Yeah.
Edible you sent over. Holy shit. That got me so high it rebooted my brain.
Oh no!
I'm now the worst player in MLB.
Damn, that's bad. I thought I was.
It's terrible.
I wish they made the print on these things bigger so you could fucking read them. Maybe I'll put my glasses on. I can see.
Oh, for God's sake.
Nope, it doesn't change anything.
Yeah, because your glasses don't have lenses.
Oh.
That's why it doesn't say anything. Your glasses are bullshit. They don't have lenses.
It does say female owners quality driven. So I don't know. These are really good gummies. I only got 2 left. They're big.
So you're almost out of them?
Oh no, I still got 2 in there and 6 in there. And I get 2 packages that aren't open yet.
So you take like what, 1 a day?
Yeah, pretty much. Now if I take one of these big ones, And a little one, it's way too much.
What's the big one look like? Let me hold it up.
It looks like it's really good. I mean, it's really big. I really didn't expect their peach and pomegranate.
All right.
And they're really good. They're
Did
almost
you eat that whole thing?
Yeah.
How many?
Yeah.
How big is that?
25 milligrams.
Oh, jeez, that seems like a lot of weed. A lot of.
It is. And see, and then I can't get this.
25 milligrams. Because what I did is I took that caramel. I don't even know how big the caramel was.
It's 25.
I took the caramel and I bit off a third of it.
Okay, the whole caramel's 25, so you bit off 5.
Just biting off that third of it. Oh, jeez.
That was 5 milligrams.
That was more than enough for me.
Well, see, I use the big one. Then I use one of these smaller ones. Yeah. This is a pink lemonade.
Yeah.
That's a little too much.
How much is that?
That's a 25.
Oh, that's another 25.
Yeah.
Shit.
The only thing I think you pretty much have, except for these are 10. Oops, sorry. These are 10 milligrams.
Were you guys talking about edibles last night?
No, we were talking about fucking.
So Karen said the third of the 25 grams is more like 8 milligrams. So I had about 8 milligrams. That sounds about
right. Yeah.
I'm just saying it fucked me up, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I was. Of course, I can't smoke it because I can't.
Right,
I get sick when I smoke,
Right.
So.
And I've smoked 2 fresh hits this morning. When I say fresh, because there was a fresh grind and my pipe was totally clean.
Mm-hmm.
I cleaned it yesterday with a disinfectant.
Well, I'll tell you, I think like I can't, I can't smoke it. But the edibles seem to work fine.
Yeah. Maybe you should try. Like that. Yeah, I think these do.
But I'll tell you one thing that was a lie, it was a pure lie, was you're like, oh, your knees will feel so much better.
Oh, well.
So everybody was talking about my knees and how great they'll feel when I take the edible. So I was like, oh, I took that edible. I bet my knees feel great. And I went up to go to the bathroom. Son of a bitch. It felt like someone was driving spikes into my knees.
These are 10 milligrams.
Yeah.
These are just grape. I haven't even opened them yet.
Well, you got a lot of edibles. Holy shit.
I still got 2 packages unopened. There's quite a few of them in this one. There's 10 in this one. The pineapple ice cream cake.
You're such a pothead. How many edibles are you taking a day?
2, usually. On a busy day like yesterday, 2.
By the way, when I asked him earlier, I said, "You're taking 1 edible a day, right?" And you go, "Oh yeah." And now you're admitting you're taking 2 edibles a day.
Well, yeah.
You're high now.
Well, no, I'm not as high as I was last night. But I've only had 1 edible a day.
Right.
125.
How many edibles? How much smoking did you do last night?
Oh, after the show, none. I was fucked up after the show.
I'm saying during smoke signals. Did you smoke or what were you doing?
No, I took 2 edibles.
Oh, okay.
During smoke signals, I was 25 in the morning, 25 at night. That's about right, Bubba. I mean, Spanky, I'm sorry.
So Spanky takes 25 in the morning.
Yeah.
And 25 at night.
Yeah.
I sleep. I got to tell you, I slept like a fucking rock when I just took a nap and I was like, oh, I'm just chilling out. My wife goes, I was like, I'm chilling out.
Yeah.
And and I wasn't listening. I was like, nope, don't bother me. I'm chilling out. And then next thing you know, I just fell asleep. And then I woke up. And my daughter knew that I was on the edible. My daughter's like, "You take an edible?" I'm like, "Yeah." She goes, "Yeah, I can tell." I said, "All right." I go, "All right." She goes, "Yep." So my daughter knew. And my daughter's like, "Just leave him alone, Mom. He's on an edible." And I was just like, "Yep." And I was in my own world. I was watching a baseball game or something. I was watching the Arizona Diamondbacks playing Detroit or something. I was just watching bullshit. And then I just drifted off. And I woke up and tried to play MLB The Show, and I got skunked. I mean, somebody beat the shit out of me. I can't even remember. But then I ended up trying to go to the bathroom. My knees hurt, and I was like, "Damn, everybody keeps telling me this stuff's supposed to help my knees. It hurts even worse."
I think if you would,
but I think what it helps is I wasn't as upset about it.
Right? Yeah. See, because if I take a 25,
yeah, I didn't take 25.
I was fucking my legs go numb. I mean, I have to take 2 25s. My whole body goes numb. My face, my cheek.
No, nothing was numb. I took a third of that 25 you gave me.
Right, which is a way to start.
And got myself relaxed, but nothing was numb on me. I just felt like I didn't give a shit anymore. That was actually kind of nice. Where I wasn't stressed about stuff. I was like, fuck it, you know. I was like, hell yeah. Like I said, my daughter knew. She's like, "Oh, he took it out of it." Yeah. Well, what do I know? My first time ever taking one, you know. Yeah. So Irene says that her husband got constipated. What the hell? I had to push yesterday, Steve. I had to do a good old push. Maybe it was the pot. I don't know, but I was going and I was like, oh, and I had to go and I was like, oh man, nothing's coming out. And I was like, what the hell? And I was like, I want to give it an Elvis push. And I was like, and then it was like, and then it got in the middle and I was like, oh, come on. Oh. And I was like, and I pushed and it finally came out. And then it came out. And then after it came out, it was surrounded by, after the big, and I could feel it. I felt like a big log coming out. And then after the big log came out, I was still pushing hard, and a bunch of a softer stool came out after it. You know what I mean? It was a big log. It was like, then there was a bunch of, it was disgusting. I was like going to take a picture, but it was so disgusting. It was like
there was a long backup, huh?
Like it was like there was a big thick log. You know what I mean? A big thick log, and then there was just a bunch of. This is what I saw the toilet. Half a big thick log sticking out. And then on top of the log was, I don't know what kind of loose stool it was. That's what I had. Well, I was trying to draw it to describe what I had. You know what I mean? I was going to take a picture of it and send the picture to Steve.
Oh, I wish you would.
Then I was... But then I was like, well, this is, I shouldn't do this to anyone, but it was really something. But do you think it was the weed, the edible that made me get constipated? I don't know.
I don't think so. It might, but I don't.
All I'm saying is the first initial,
right? Yeah,
that Elvis push was. I mean, because it was not coming out any other way.
It was prairie dogging.
Well, yeah, but I mean, and it was big and girthy and just fucking. It was full on, you know. It was too big. I don't know how my intestine is making. I don't know how it's making shit that's too big to come out.
It's the ice cream you eat, all that Dairy Queen.
No, I'm not. I'm not eating any. I haven't. You know. I'm not eating it, but I went to get a. My wife got this freezer thing.
Oh,
Freezer thing. So she got the freezer thing, right? We got the freezer thing because I was saying I need to get. I want to get some kind of ice cream. You know.
yeah.
I wanted a Weight Watchers ice cream or any of the kind of ice cream, you know.
Right.
So I'm like, yeah, that's what I got. That's why I got my wife a freezer for our
You got your wife a freezer so you can
for
get
our
ice cream.
anniversary. For our anniversary. But really, one of the reasons I wanted it was so that I could get fucking ice cream, right? So she goes and buys the ice cream, not the Weight Watchers ice cream, but like the ice cream bars
Oh, yeah?
that just say ice cream bar, the fucking generic. I got generic ice cream bar, which is just literally, it's just ice cream with the chocolate coating on a stick.
Yeah.
It's literally just an ice cream bar. These things probably cost 90 cents. So she goes and buys that for me, right?
Yeah.
And then puts it in the regular freezer. She puts it in the regular freezer. She gets this strawberry.
Oh, those strawberry cheesecake ones?
She gets this this strawberry and eclair flavored, all this other ice cream shit that my daughter and her boyfriend eat.
Oh.
And she puts that in the new freezer. So I go to the freezer and I'm like, well, fuck it. I'm gonna get my own. I'll go to the freezer and get my own thing. So I go to the freezer and go to get my ice cream bar out instead of having someone bring it to me. So I just get up and I go into the, and I'm like, so I go to the other freezer and it's all the shit that for the daughter and her boyfriend. I'm like, where's my fucking? I'm like, I bet mine's in the fucking old freezer. So I go and open up the new freezer, right? And I grab it by the stick, okay? So just pretend that this is the ice cream bar.
Yeah.
Of course, it's much bigger than the ice cream bar. The ice cream bar it's not even as thick as my phone.
Right, yeah.
It's really skimpy. So I grab the ice cream bar out of the freezer and I go, oh, here it is, right? And I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, what the fuck? That freezer is set so low it doesn't freeze my ice cream bar.
Oh, shit.
The ice cream bar, it wasn't even frozen. I'm like, son of a bitch. So, yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah. It wasn't the Weight Watcher stuff that I requested. It was a full-on generic, cheap, white trash ice cream bar. It was for the pores.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's what that's what I got. Yeah, oh well. But I couldn't, you know what I mean? But it was such a mess. I couldn't even, I had to I had to get another one, right?
Uh-huh.
Open the package. I had to open the package and sort of push the mush from the bottom
Oh.
where it was coming up the top, and then I could eat it.
Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks.
because it wasn't even like a bar. It was, you know.
Oh, ooh.
But I'm like, well, thank God I got this new freezer, so I could be in that old freezer, which is where I guess that's where my ice cream goes and my wife goes. And so I said, so I see that my ice cream isn't even. I guess that my ice cream's not good enough to be the thing. And she goes, but then she said something really sweet. She goes, well, I put it in the freezer that's closest to you.
Right, yeah.
And I'm like, well, that's kind of nice. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Let's turn the freezer up.
Yeah. I mean, so at least she put it in the freezer closest to me,
Right.
where I didn't have to go to the new freezer, which is the new freezer's on the breezeway.
Oh.
So, not going out there was very nice, but I'm like, son of a bitch. You put it in this freezer that, shit's melting in it. Yeah. So so she was trying to be nice, I think.
Right.
Or else she knew that freezer's fucked. And she goes, well, I'll just put Ray's stuff in the fucked freezer. I'll put the good stuff I'll put the stuff for the good people that I like
Yeah.
in the new freezer. Anyway, so that's what I noticed.
Man.
So I had mushy ice cream bar.
I hate that. When you have to get a bowl just to eat a fucking ice cream bar.
I didn't have a bowl. I was eating it out of the wrapper, or the thing. But I only ate half of it because the rest was all melted in the wrapper.
Right, yeah.
I just rolled up the wrapper, and it all had fucking,
Squeezed it out like
I had the
toothpaste.
chocolate and the ice cream and stuff. And I was like, oh shit, And I ended up just throwing it in the. Garbage. I just threw it right in the trash. Right next to Christina's 12 messages that she had sent me. Oh, well. I did get a text from Christina last night saying...
Oh.
She was saying they should know about the new place today. So they might get word tonight. She said we'll know by tomorrow evening if we got the new place or not. So.
Wow.
But she said she used me as a reference.
Oh.
And nobody's called me.
Huh.
Nobody's called me to get a reference on her, so. I'm hoping that's a good sign.
Yeah. Yeah.
It could be a bad sign. I don't know. Maybe they already neglected them. Maybe they already decided no. And
yeah, we don't let dwarfs in.
Well, maybe the person renting it was offended by the philandering status of the new renters. Who knows? I don't know. Karen said they saw Ray's name and said, fuck no. I don't know. Why would they say that? I'm a nice person. I might not have the best reputation, but I think I'm a good person. I mean, I think I think so. But anyway. Yeah, so I'm hoping they get their new place today. So I tell you, I think if they get the new place, then then I think Christine will be doing more. You know what I mean?
Probably.
Yeah. And then I think we'll get more stuff done. Like she's never on the show.
Right.
You know.
Well, Dan's off on Wednesdays.
And of course, Tom is in the chat room quoting me. I'm a nice person. I think so. Thank you, Thomas, for quoting me. Very nice. Yeah. Here's this other one. It's much bigger. That's what I was talking about, the freezer. The freezer for everybody else is much bigger.
Yeah.
The freezer that I use is obviously the little small freezer on the top of the fridge. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Garen says Christina's becoming the new Nikki. Yeah.
Exactly. She is.
Rest in peace, Nikki. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well. Oh, well. Yeah. What can I say? What can I say, Steve Areno?
I don't know. What can you say?
I don't know. Have you heard this? Have you heard about all this stuff with the UFOs? And
Bubba tried to talk about it last night, and him and Jason played a video of some thing. It looked like a fucking somebody called in that there was a Bigfoot in their backyard.
Oh, forgot.
And it looked like it.
And this was on Smoke Signals, your show about pot. You somehow were talking about Bigfoot.
Yeah. Bubba didn't want to talk about it. I'm like, okay, but
so
I don't believe it.
What did Bigfoot have to do with weed?
Well, it doesn't. It has nothing to do with weed, and that's what. I mean, I thought we were supposed to talk about weed, unless Bubba dropped, unless that alien brought weed with him, which I don't know. They showed the pictures. It looked too fucking fake.
Well, I know that there's something about NASA is, and I'm sure I'm paraphrasing this because I certainly don't remember the article I read, but I read an article Monday. I would have read it Monday afternoon. All right. And the whole thing was about NASA. Is now like, okay, you know, the only people that have been determining whether or not, UFOs exist or not has been the military, the U.S. military.
Right.
You know, like pilots report stuff, and then our military would have to determine what it is. Well, now NASA is involved. And NASA is going to and NASA is now, and I'm trying to remember the article, but NASA basically said that what they're going to do is declassify everything and at least let the public know, although they're not sure what it is they see.
Right.
At least let the public know what's going on, and they're hoping that the public will share with them what they see.
Right.
You know, it's crazy, but it sounds like that's what's going to happen. Like somehow NASA is. It used to just be the military that's doing
it.
Now NASA is somehow getting involved, and they're gonna, you know.
Well,
because the military, they can't say, you know, you can't determine if you just see something flying. How do you determine it's from another planet?
Right. Exactly.
How do you determine where it's from? So of course it's not going to be extraterrestrial, because how can they determine it?
Yeah, that's true.
So it's something to do with what the thing is doing when it's spotted. Is it doing the usual stuff, or is it doing something that we can't determine what it is?
Right.
And so somehow NASA's going to come up with those terms, and those are the terms they'll, they're going to determine, what else is going on, or how it's described. And like I said, I'm going from what I read, and so I'm paraphrasing because I don't have the article in front of me, but that's sort of what I read, unless I read it wrong.
Right.
So I don't know, but at least, I mean, you can understand why the military would want to keep things classified, but NASA was more into, let's get everyone involved in this so we could figure out what it is. And it's not just the United States too, I mean, this is a big planet.
Right.
If there were something coming from outer space, coming into our atmosphere and deciding to land on our planet,
right,
where is the most likely place they would land?
Exactly. It wouldn't be Las Vegas.
It wouldn't be the United States either. I mean,
right, yeah.
Isn't Asia? I mean, look at the size of Asia, or the size of Africa, or the size of, Isn't Asia the biggest continent?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. Yeah, why? Yeah.
Yeah. So I.
Yeah. Why would they pick? Yeah. That's just like Bubba was trying to tell me that the man on the moon thing was a hoax because the flag doesn't fly like that.
Well, there's no gravity.
Exactly. There's no gravity.
Yeah. So of course it's not going to fly like there's wind, because there's,
No, I believe they put a man on the moon.
So by the way, the biggest continent by a long distance is Asia.
Oh yeah, so you would think they would land there.
Oh yeah, if they're going to land somewhere, it would be Asia, right? I mean, just chances are, if they're just
picking land.
Here's the thing: it would be in the water. They would land most likely somewhere in the ocean, but next would be Asia. If you look at the actual size of the continents, it would be, or the size of things to land on. If you're coming from another planet, and you land on Earth, you would either land on ice like Antarctica. You know what I mean? You land in the ocean, or you would land on Asia.
Yeah.
Because those are the biggest masses of anything. And Asia is by far the biggest continent. And then I think it's Africa.
Over the United States, yeah.
Asia, Africa, North America, and then South America. But I think that's the sizes. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I don't think they would be. I don't think they would be. I don't think they'd land in the United States. I mean, even North America. Look at how gigantic Canada is.
Yeah.
I could see them landing in Canada before they landed in North America, before they
Yeah,
landed in the United States. So
yeah, yeah. That's it.
I know they want to figure out this UFO stuff, but you know, but NASA is somehow determining something, and they took away, like the military defined everything as they defined everything as unknown, and everything is defined this way. And now, basically, NASA's taken over, and they're coming up with new definitions of things. But one of the definitions is an extraterrestrial thing, but you have to meet a certain set of criteria. And the NASA spokesman was basically saying that I don't know how that would be met. But then again, we don't know what we're going to find. So,
Right. Yeah.
but at least, that was sort of, I think that was sort of our, I think that was the government's way of saying, listen, we know there's stuff out there. We just don't know what it is.
Right. Yeah.
Because, you know, there's people every day, there's somebody else claiming they saw something that they
Oh
should,
yeah.
you know. But I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Listen, I am certainly not arrogant enough to think that of all, I mean, there's billions, maybe trillions of planets
Right.
in this in space. Because we don't even know how long space goes on.
Exactly. Yeah.
We don't even know, but it seems that the majority of space is so far away from us that I don't know how someone would get here.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
And for someone, see, because I can look up in the sky and I see all the different suns and all the different planets and all the different, you know, and all the different things. But, and then you know, if you ever try to count the stars, it's unbelievable.
oh yeah. Yeah.
So I just, you look at all those, you know, you could just see nonstop planets or nonstop stars, and all those stars have planets around them and blah, blah, blah. And you look at that, and to think that there's only one planet in all existence that has life is sure seems a little strange. To determine that Earth is the only planet that has life on it, don't you think that that's just, I mean, that's the most arrogant thing that we could determine? You know, because you look at all the other places that could contain life. You know what I mean?
Right.
There's a good chance that's, you know, that there's got to be some form of life on it. Now, I'm not saying I'm not saying they look just like us or they aren't like, but if you look at planets and if you ever read up the theories of dimensions, holy shit, that stuff's bizarre. So who knows? You know what I mean? Who knows what's out there now, and how old they are? Because you look at how developed we are as a species, and how far we as a species have been able to go. You know what I mean? As human beings, we figured out the wheel and then how to drive and then how to fly. And then eventually we figured out space travel. We went as far as the moon. And then we figured out how to send probes
Right.
to Mars. We sent a probe to Mars. We're hoping to send a probe to Uranus. We'll send a probe to Uranus. Yeah, so think about it. So we have just figured out how to send probes to Mars. That's as far as we've gone. But human beings have only existed for, this long. Now, say there's another planet and there have been whatever species covers that planet. There might be a planet out there that have had people living on it for billions of years. And they might be more evolved than we are. And they might know how to go to wherever. Like DC says, the Voyager satellites are outside our galaxy. Yeah, so that's true. We did create the Voyager satellite, and Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 are way out there, right?
Right.
And they're just floating around in space.
Yeah, they just floating.
And the Voyager 1 actually left our universe, right? Didn't it sort of it left the Milky Way and went into whatever I don't even know what the next one's called.
Right.
That's where it is. So just think if there's another planet out there somewhere that has created technology for their places to get wherever. It was pretty weird that Tom was bringing it up. The V'ger, if you watch Star Trek, the movie, the first movie, the whole V'ger thing is kind of cool. But I'm telling you, it's very weird. So we have developed. So I guess we've developed those which have gone very far. But listen, Voyager 1 was built what, in the 70s?
Yeah.
It was built in the 70s, and so it's been going for 40 years or whatever.
Yeah, that'd be 40
Okay,
years.
and it's been traveling that long, and it still hasn't left. DC says it hasn't. It's in the Oort. I don't know what the Oort. I don't know what that is, but I'm just saying that it's been going for 40 years. And Joel says it left our galaxy, but it's over 2 million light years to our next closest galaxy or something. Yeah.
Holy shit.
So it's been traveling for 40 years and it's still
2 million light years away.
Yeah, so it's never going to reach.
Yeah.
Oh,
fuck.
But it's still floating out there in existence somewhere. But think about it. It's been traveling for 40 years. Thomas says, as of January 2022, Voyager 1 is about 14.5 billion miles from Earth.
Wow.
It was launched on September 5th, 1977. So it's been traveling. It's been traveling since 1977.
Wow.
And in the
46 years.
In the whole distance of all existence, it hasn't gone very far. It really hasn't gone very far.
Oh no.
And it's
gone that far in 46 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's very strange. So, when I look out there at whatever supposed to. I don't have a. I wish I had one of those telescopes, but I don't.
Oh yeah.
Because I would love to be able to look at stuff out there and just wonder about things. But there's got to be somewhere out there where somehow they're advanced enough to figure out some type of, you know, where they are advanced enough to figure out some type of space travel smarter than we have.
Right. Yeah.
So who knows? Yeah. Like Bubba says, it needs a wormhole. Yeah, who knows? Maybe wormholes are not something that we have figured out yet. But someone else or another planet may have figured it out.
Wow.
So if that's the case, and they found a planet that has life on it, and they wanted to explore it, maybe that's who's coming here. We don't know. Or maybe, and I've said this before as a joke, but think about it. Remember that time I was saying that say they invent space travel or time travel. They invent time travel somewhere in the future. So maybe they invent time travel in the year 2530. And in their time travel things, they say, "Oh, let's go back and check out 2023." How do we know that that's not what we're seeing? You know what I mean? How do we know that? And we just don't know. Like I don't know if time travel is ever gonna. I don't think time travel is ever going to be invented. But if it is, who knows? So I'm just saying, Steve's too stoned to have this conversation. Because I can tell it's messing with your brain.
No, I'm fine. It's interesting.
Yeah, it's very bizarre.
Cause I don't.
You know what?
Okay.
So it's obvious. It's obvious to me.
How far is a light year? Is that 1 year? Is that a light year?
A light year. Here's what a light year means. If you were traveling the speed of light, it would take 1 year at the speed of light.
Oh, wow!
I believe the speed of I believe the speed of light is over. I think it's over like 1,000 miles an hour or something.
Oh yeah, because it's faster than the speed of sound, right? The speed of light, because you always see a flash before you.
How long? By the way, the speed of light is 299,792,458 meters per second. Jesus.
Holy shit!
That's how fast it is. God damn.
God damn.
That's how fast light travels. So to go the speed of light is it's nobody's gonna go the speed of light.
You're not gonna be able to handle that.
So as Joel said earlier in the chat room, the closest solar system to ours is 4,500 light years away. So if we could go 299 meters per hour or 299 million, like 300 million meters per hour or per second. Shit. If we could do that for 4,500 years, they would finally end up where they were trying to go.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. It's just not going to happen.
It's never going to. No.
Yeah.
No.
We certainly haven't figured that out. But I'm just saying, who knows if someone else has? You know what I mean?
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I guess I never
Joel says it's
Dozens.
186,000 miles per second. Oh my God.
Holy shit.
And it would still take 4,500 light years to get to the nearest solar system. Holy shit.
Holy shit. 186,000 miles per second?
Yeah. Damn. And the fastest thing we've ever created, the fastest thing we have ever made is something that goes, it's so many thousand miles an hour, right? Isn't
Right,
that,
yeah.
didn't they make an engine that was basically going?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. So we're never going to figure it out.
No.
So like we have some planes that have broken the speed of sound.
Holy shit.
Well, you could hear when that happens though. When a Navy jet
Oh, yeah.
breaks the speed of sound, you hear it. And it sounds like a bomb.
Yeah.
The sonic.
Lori said last night she heard a bunch of explosions downtown. The dogs were scared, and who the hell is shooting off fireworks?
Yeah, it's that time of year where people are just now getting.
Yeah.
Because it's June 14th, people are probably just starting to buy illegal fireworks.
Yeah, what the fuck? You gotta go to clear to Missouri to buy them. Hello, it's a good trip. I like to go to Missouri and buy fireworks.
Yeah. So it's, I'm going to start hearing all kinds of stuff. But I'm saying if a Navy jet is flying over and breaks the speed of sound, you hear it. I mean, we heard it a couple years ago. There was one afternoon where I heard it and I was like, what the fuck was that? And I couldn't. And then I was watching the news that night and they said, you might have heard a sound this afternoon. I'm like, yeah, I did hear a sound. It was like, there was a Navy jet from Kansas City that flew over the area and broke the speed of sound.
Wow.
So we do have planes that go over 700 miles an hour, whatever the hell the speed of sound is. And I know that we've created rockets that will go like 1,000 miles per hour. So, and usually when they break the speed of sound, it's an accident. Like I saw that there was some kind of plane that went out of control. And these military jets went to go shoot it down before it landed, and because they thought the plane was crashing and was going to land in an occupied area.
Oh.
So these jets go up to shoot it down before it kills anybody. And these jets took off and they broke the sound barrier.
Wow.
Because they were trying to catch up to it. And that just happened. I think it was somewhere near Washington, D.C. It just happened like in the last couple weeks. And they were trying to, to keep a plane from crashing into occupied areas.
Yeah.
So they broke the sound barrier, but I know it's not. They usually try to not break the sound barrier because it freaks people out. Damn. But it is it's crazy. So I'm just saying maybe there's a planet out there where they're like, oh, sound barrier, shit, we did that a million years ago, whatever. And they might be so advanced. There might be a society out there somewhere that be somebody out there that has already figured out warp technology or something, and they might know all kinds of stuff. When I watch Star Trek, Sulu, Warp 5. And I see that kind of stuff. I see Captain Kirk. He would instruct. He would instruct his ethnic pilots. Warp 4, Sulu.
Was it the $6 million man going like Mach 2 or something when he crashed?
I don't know what the $6 million. I don't know what the $6 million man.
Steve Austin.
Yeah, I know who it is, but I never watched it. I have no idea what.
We can repair him. We can make him the next $6 million man.
He was the first $6 million.
Yeah. And then the bionic woman came along.
And then Jamie Summers ended up being the bionic woman.
Yeah. They never had a bionic baby, though.
All I know is the fastest of all time was Tom Cruise in Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah. Is that how fast they were going when Goose got killed?
No, in the new movie. Have you seen Maverick?
Yeah, I've seen it. I have to watch it again. That was a long time ago.
He goes Mach 10 or something.
Oh.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Yep. Yeah. So.
Chill.
And I watched that. Bubba suggested it. Stars on Mars. I watched.
Oh, that's the dumbest fucking show.
I watched Stars on Mars on Hulu.
Yeah.
And I thought, this is the dumbest.
Yeah, I saw the first episode.
They voted out McLovin. McLovin was the one they voted out. And I'm like, fuck. He's the only one I knew. The only people I knew were McLovin.
Oh, I only knew Marshawn.
Marshawn Lynch and Richard Sherman from Seattle Seahawks. I knew them. And
yeah, I didn't know either.
I knew Lance Armstrong, and I knew that girl from Modern Family. That's
all
I knew. I didn't know anybody else.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Denny Moore and Bruce Willis's wife, your daughter.
Yeah, I've never heard of her before.
Never.
And then there was something called Vanderpump.
Oh, Ronda Rousey.
Ronda Rousey. I knew Ronda Rousey. And then Vanderpump. So but McLovin was the one I knew the best, and they voted. And he was the first one kicked out. They killed him on Mars. He was killed on Mars. So I don't know if I'm going to watch any more of that, but that's stupid.
We can build a $6 million man and rockets and planes and break the speed of sound, but we can't build a fucking computer that works worth a shit. Good morning, Ray.
Watch too much porn on it.
This thing doesn't get used for anything but the show and to run her cricket. That's all it gets used for. Porn's on my tablet. It's portable.
Absolutely. Rest in peace, McLovin.
I watch porn on my tablet because I can take it into the bathroom.
Yeah. I tried watching porn the other day, and I couldn't find anything interesting. You know? I can't find anything interesting. I don't know.
No, Stice, it's not the operator. It's this giant piece of monkey shit sitting on this desk. It's one of those
user error.
No,
are you getting your new place?
We don't know yet.
Fingers crossed for you.
Yeah. Stice seems to think the problem is somewhere between the chair and the keyboard, and that's not the case.
He thinks it's a user error.
Yeah. It's one of those all-in-one computers where it's literally just a monitor and nothing else. Everything's built into the monitor. And I can't even change out the memory or upgrade the processor or anything like that. And I need to take it up on the roof and see if it can fly.
So it's not a real, it's a Chromebook.
It's a giant Chromebook is basically what it is.
You need a fucking,
yeah. I need an actual real computer.
It's an ID 10T.
It is not an ID10T error.
ID10T error. That's great.
And Corey, here's a question, Corey. Do you see me on your screen? Then I guess it's plugged in.
I have a computer here in my office. That's a regular old. It's an old HP computer.
She has half of one here, and I have half of one at the old place.
I got whole ones here that I just don't use anymore. That you can take and switch some stuff out if you need to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've been talking to the computer guys at work. Some of them think they may have some parts for me to cobble one together, but
yeah. Oh well. Yeah, we were talking about NASA is somehow going to get into the. They're going to get into the somehow identifying or defining what it is when we find these flying whatever UFOs.
yeah.
So they're going to try to define them better, and they're going to do it publicly, which was kind of interesting. We also
Well, they're going to have to start doing it publicly because now everybody has a phone. Everybody has a way of recording things. They can't just say, "Oh, it was a weather balloon," because you got 30,000 people out there recording it.
mm-hmm.
They can't hide that shit anymore.
Well, I'm just saying it. They would like this whole thing about Did you hear about the UFO crashing in Denver?
No, I did not.
Or not in Denver, in Las Vegas or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
People were claiming they claimed a UFO crashed in Vegas. Well, where's the fucking wreckage?
They didn't find it.
Yeah, where's the wreckage? If something crashes,
Yeah.
you'd expect the wreckage to be seen.
Yeah.
And something moving that fast, crashing, you're going to hear it and feel it.
Yeah. So I'm sort of thinking that's bullshit.
But then they took pictures of somebody calling 911 and saying, I have this 10-foot tall, big-eyed
It sounds like
thing standing in my backyard.
It sounds like bullshit to me, Steve.
I agree. It looked like a fucking ape.
Yeah.
What it looked like.
They see that thing going overhead and then like, hey, let's throw this video together and call 911. You know, because you can put those kind of videos together in pretty quick order.
If something wrecked, you would see the wreckage.
Oh, Bubba said the Men in Black showed up. You know, the Men in Black will show up if a meteor comes down. Because they take possession of anything that falls from space. If it's a meteor, it could have been a piece. It could have been a piece of a satellite or a space station or something that crashed down too. The Men in Black will take possession of anything that falls from space. You're not allowed to keep it.
Yeah. Well, I'm just wondering, where's the wreckage?
Yeah.
Right.
They have such cleanup crews. Did they repair things? Did they crash into somebody's house? Did they fix the home? Did they kill the people that live there?
Brent's got a good point. If these aliens are so advanced they can fly anywhere across the galaxy, how come they can't make it past our planet without crashing?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It just seemed.
It's the intelligence vacuum at Washington D.C. It just sucks them in and pulls them down.
I don't get it. I just don't understand. So
I mean, I'm not saying there's no such thing as aliens. I mean, you know, there's got to be intelligent life out there somewhere. But what they saw in Vegas the other day was not that. If they're smart enough to make it all the way across the galaxy, they should be more intelligent enough.
They should know how to land.
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
I don't know. Like, why would you try? Why would you try to land? Like, if we heard there was life on, what's a close? Is Saturn close to us? Is Jupiter? Which one's closer? I think Saturn.
Very excellent mother. Yeah, I think Saturn's closer.
So Saturn would be closer than Jupiter. Say we get some kind of thing about one of the moons of Saturn. They say, oh shit, there was one moon of Saturn. It's got water on it. There might be people living on it. So we might decide to check it out. Here's how we're going to check it out. We're going to go there and put a probe around it. We're not going to land a ship on it. We'd put a probe around it first, like we did with Mars.
Yeah. We have a helicopter
probe around Mars.
Yeah. And we have a helicopter on Mars right now.
And then we put on Mars, we put those rovers. And now a helicopter came off the rover and is sort of flying around. So we're still checking out. That's how we check it out. We wouldn't land and put man on immediately. So why would we think someone else would do that?
Maybe what crashed was a probe.
Yeah.
I don't know, but show me the proof. Show me, if there was wreckage and the men in black found it, they're not going to tell us about it.
Well, then show us the men in black.
Yeah.
I mean, somebody take a picture of it. So I don't know, but I know that I know of a couple things. Number one, I'm not so arrogant. I think that we're it for life.
It's not possible.
There's got to be some intelligent life somewhere else.
It has to be. For the size of this universe, there has to be somewhere. It's not possible we're the only ones.
So it might be that we're not intelligent enough.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what if, so we hear that there might be something on Saturn, whatever. So we send up and we go, and these things are going around, and they notice it's hillbillies on Saturn, or it's Cro-Magnon man, or whatever. We're not going to land and try to talk to them. They're not developed enough. Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe somebody came and they're looking for us and they're going, oh, these fuckers are nowhere. They're not developed enough.
Beans and weenies for dinner.
That's how these guys are hillbillies, or they believe in bullshit. So who knows? Maybe they're like, these guys, they're still racist, or these people are still assholes on this planet. We don't want to talk to them.
They still smoke grass.
These are the assholes that sent the Voyager. We don't want nothing to do with this.
Just saying, they might come to Earth and see a Trump rally, or they might come to Earth and see a fucking a NASCAR race or something. And,
oh yeah.
but we're just saying, they might come to Earth and they might say, "Oh, these people are too stupid too." These people, they're not ready to talk to us yet. That could also be the case.
Why are all these modes of transportation driving around in a circle repeatedly? I do not understand it.
They might come to Earth and say, them fuckers are too woke. They're too woke. We don't want to teach them nothing. They're too woke.
My mom always said, you and your soda, or whatever the fuck that word is.
Sauteed.
Sour.
So just saying, like, maybe there's another planet out there that's decided we're not advanced enough. It's like these people haven't even figured out warp drive. We certainly don't want to discuss. Isn't that part of Star Trek? Isn't part of Star Trek's thing is if they come to a planet and the people aren't advanced enough, they don't.
Well, if you're Kirk, you make out with the hottest one before you leave.
Hey, can't blame me. But you know what I mean? It's like what's the thing with a Star Trek? Isn't there the prime directive or something?
Yeah.
That says you can't,
Jason would know it.
Yeah, he would. You're right.
But yeah, if you could be dumber than a box of hair, but the hottest one Kirk will make out with.
Yeah.
You guys can't even build a wheel or figure out how to make clothes, but the hot one, yeah, I'll take her real quick.
Yeah. Show her a good dropping. Yeah. Drop a load.
This is how advanced we are.
Yeah, so I don't know. Corey says Earth is the ghetto of the solar system. It might be. Who knows? We are the Mississippi of the solar system. Shit. Who knows what the hell we are?
The guiding principle prohibits its members from interfering with the natural development of alien civilizations, protects unprepared civilizations from the danger of starship crews introducing advanced technology.
Prime directive.
Yep.
There you go. Yeah. So that's what I'm talking about. They might have a prime directive.
Earth, the Mississippi of the galaxy.
Yeah, you never know. You never know. Maybe they're just determined we're not smart enough to talk to them.
So when they fly past us, they hear banjos.
We're probably not smart enough to talk to them yet. We are sort of a dumb planet. I mean, seriously, we're banning books. We're burning books in this country.
Yeah.
They've determined. I mean, how ridiculous is that?
Did you see that Pritzker finally did something smart?
Yeah. Pritzker said that he made it to where you can't ban books in Illinois.
Yeah. You cannot ban books based on political viewpoint or stuff like that.
Which I think is pretty smart.
Well, that only applies to libraries, though. But yeah, still,
But
you can't.
still, I think it's great that we've never banned Hitler's book.
Right.
It's never been banned. But yet they ban in Florida. They're banning books if you have a gay person in it. I mean, oh my God! They're banning books if it has a transgender person in it.
Here, don't read these books because it might affect your way of thinking. But go ahead and play these Call of Duty games where you run around and shoot everybody.
It's just fucking crazy. So yeah, I mean, we're not a very smart society. We really aren't.
No.
Did you see? By the way, did you see the people outside the Trump hearing yesterday?
I don't watch the news or politics.
So there was Donald Trump got arraigned yesterday.
Yeah.
Because a grand jury indicted him in Florida. And if you guys have read, I highly recommend taking a look at the indictment. All right. But anyway, that's not the point of this. Isn't his guilt or not. Here's the point is they had the TV cameras for CNN and MSNBC and Fox News and all the different news networks. They were covering it, and they were covering outside the Miami courthouse. And there are all these people flying these Trump 2024, Make America Great Again banners. And there was one person maybe several, but I saw one. There was one person flying a gigantic "fuck Biden" flag. And they're like waving it. They're going, yeah, fuck Biden, fuck Biden. And literally, it's like Trump this, Trump that, and fuck Biden in these gigantic letters going across the TV screen. I'm just like, oh my God, what is this country going to? It was just insane, and it was right there on the TV screen. Fuck Biden. Of which, as you guys know, I like Joe Biden, but
Yeah.
I certainly didn't agree with it. But it was pretty funny seeing that something that dirty was right on TV in front of everyone.
Well, if it was live, maybe if they had a delay, they could catch it in the van before it goes up and put the blur on it. But
Well, it was crazy though. There was this one hillbilly with this fuck Biden flag. He's like, yeah. So if you get a chance to see any of the coverage, trust me, the thing you will remember from the coverage is the fuck Biden flag. You know. And I'm thinking President Biden has to look at TV and go, oh, for God's sakes. You know what I mean? He's got to be going, oh, Jesus. Look at these people. But listen.
I don't get it.
It doesn't matter what he does. It doesn't matter what he does.
He's here for
Well,
the duration of his term.
But I'm saying it doesn't matter. Like he could cure cancer.
Yeah.
And they would still have that fuck Biden flag.
Yeah.
He could be the president that he can make the economy better than it's ever been. He can make the job, whatever. He could be the greatest president we'd ever have. And I guarantee you, there would be some MAGA person down there with a fuck Biden flag, no matter what.
How do you like you've been unemployed for 25 years. How do you like your new job? Oh, it's great, but fuck Biden.
Fuck Biden. I just thought it was so funny because that's America in a nutshell. And by the way, we'll reverse it. Maybe Trump was president and we were having the greatest time ever. I guarantee there'd be someone down there with a fuck Trump.
Oh yeah.
That's just how. This is why the aliens don't want to talk to us. Shit like that, they go, "Oh fuck these people. These people are fucking nuts." I mean, son of a bitch. Yeah.
The best part about it is in this country we can say fuck Biden.
Yeah,
He's our leader, and we can say fuck Biden.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. In other countries, they can't do that.
Nope.
Anyway, though, I thought that was of all the stuff that I saw, that was the one thing that I found humorous.
And you know what? That was that dude's goal. His goal was to get the most attention, and he achieved his goal.
I'll tell you, it's just crazy. It's just, I'll tell you, and the whole Trump thing, I can tell you, he's going to be in court trying to get out of, because he's being charged with espionage.
Yeah.
That's 25 years in prison is like the minimum sentence for that, right? Isn't that what it is? Isn't it something like that? That's a life sentence for him. I mean, Trump's already 80 years old. He's not going to live another 25 years.
No.
So he's going to be on trial for his life. And he's still going to be running for president.
Yep.
Even if he loses the primary, he's going to run as a third party.
Oh yeah.
And those people the people holding up the fuck Biden sign, those people are voting for one person and one person only.
Yeah.
Donald Trump. I mean, Trump could be they'd still vote for him if he was in prison.
Yeah. But you can't hold the office of the president if you've been convicted.
Well, but I'm telling you, I'm telling you, these people are still going to vote for him. They will vote for him. So if you're another Republican, and I know there's who's running, Chris Christie is running, Ron DeSantis,
I have no idea.
Nikki Haley, those are all the Republicans that are running.
I vehemently abhor politics.
If you're one of them that are running, they've got to be thinking, fuck, how does the math work? So if you're a Republican that's running and he's going to run as a third party, it doesn't matter. No Republican's going to win the presidency, right?
Yeah.
So the one who'd have the best odds would be Biden, right?
Yeah.
If he's running against you, if his opponent's vote is going to be split from all these Trump guys, holy shit. Yeah. I think it goes back to the Saturday Night Live. They did a Saturday Night Live skit with Kenan Thompson. And the whole thing with Kenan Thompson is they were talking about all this horrible shit that Trump had done. And Kenan said, "Don't matter." He says, "It don't." How the hell did he goes, It don't matter. He ain't gonna be busted for it or whatever it was. He just kept saying it over and over again. And that speech is so true because it doesn't matter what the guy's accused of. He never goes down for it.
Right.
Like if you read this indictment, the shit he did, there's no way he should be found not guilty of it.
Right.
He'll get off. He'll get out of it. You watch.
Oh yeah, he'll definitely go get out.
He'll
of it.
get out of it. If you read any of that indictment and see the shit he did and the stuff they have tape on, they have a tape on him saying it. It doesn't matter. He's going to get out of it. He's going to get out of it.
Yeah.
It don't matter. They're going to, he'll get away with it. It's just like if he loses the Republican primary, it don't matter. He's not going away.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere.
He's still going to run as a third party person. He'll split the vote. And to be honest, if you're like Biden, aren't you kind of hoping for that? Aren't you kind of hoping, well, fuck,
Oh yeah.
let's hope so. Split that vote. Oh, well. I'm just talking about the facts. So I'm just saying, if you are an alien life and you're thinking of landing here on Earth, you're going to be saying, fuck those people. Let's go find another planet to land on. All right, today's show has been brought to you by our friends at Recon Tex in Springfield. They're on the corner of 8th and Black. So Recon Tex, you need your car detailed. You need your car looking as good as it did when you bought it. You want it detailed or you want it coated, or maybe it's not your car. Maybe it's your motorcycle. Maybe it's your truck. Maybe it's your boat. Maybe your camper. Maybe you got a plane.
Yeah.
They do them all. They do all of them. It's Recon Text. Call 217-670-1132. And Just Beds, located over at 3120 Montvale Drive. It's Just Beds, where Steve needs to get a bed from. But didn't you say when your mom dies, you might get her bed, Steve?
Yeah.
You wanted to put that in writing.
And she got a new recliner too. She told me the other day.
She got a new recliner?
Yeah, she's thinking about buying a new car. I'm like, fuck yeah, SUV, baby.
So you want to make sure that your brother could get it, though.
No, he won't. He's got an SUV.
He might give one to his kid or something.
Oh, hell no. His kid's got a fucking nicer car than his kid's got a fucking...
He's got two kids, right?
Yeah, but one of them's only 13.
Okay, well, she might be... Your mom might live another 3 years.
Oh, fuck no. My mom, no. Better not.
Here's your choice. Your mom lives 3 years pain-free. Your niece would get a car for free. Or your mom lives one more month. Horrible pain and suffering. She lives one more month, but Steve gets the full inheritance.
Let's just put her out of her misery fucking now.
So you wouldn't take the 3 years?
Fuck no.
You want your mom to go now. There we go. I just thought I'd give you the choice.
Okay.
To help you out. All right. I want to thank everybody for watching the show or listening to the show today. I want to thank you so much for joining us and invite you to come back tomorrow morning. Tonight's Stainless. If you are, listen, even if you're tier 1, you could become a free subscriber on tier 1. Go to morningdisaster.net and hit subscribe. And there are free tier 1 memberships right now. Sign up for free. That'll let you watch Stainless tonight. It'll let you watch the shows Friday, Saturday. It'd give you the downloads. It'd give you the Daily Disaster, all that shit. All you have to do is sign up for free. And then it's only $5 a month after the free period's over. Good guy. $5 a month is super cheap. You
And if
cheap
any-
fuckers should sign up.
If anybody doesn't know what Stainless is, that's the show where Christina and I recap everything that happens on the network. Well, she tries to recap it, and I make fun of everybody else on the show. So it's I think it's worth a listen. So
There you go.
we'll be on at 6 tonight.
It's a great show. It really is a good show, and it pisses Steve off.
Yeah.
So watch Stainless, and then come back and watch us tomorrow. We have another free show tomorrow morning. We'll talk to you guys then. Have a great rest of your Wednesday. So long, everybody.